Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Sandy, and today I'm going to show you my 5 favorite beginner-friendly conditioning exercises. Conditioning exercises are great to help our body prepare strength for your pole tricks. I highly recommend including this into your weekly pole training routine. So let's dive straight in. So our first conditioning exercise we're going to do today is our bicep lowering down. So for this exercise, you want to standing in front of the pole with both of our hands palm facing yourself. And we're going to start on our tippy toe and then leaning your belly into the pole. A little bit of back arch, but not too much. Now we're going to bring our shoulders back and then bring one knee up. So with that, we're going to keep our hands nice and tight on the same position, but slightly extending our arm all the way down to the floor. And we're trying to take less weight for our feet and bring the other feet up, and then come back up. So for this exercise, if you want to make it harder, you can bring both legs off the floor at the same time. So let's do that. High up, bring one leg up, bring the other one higher, point the toes, and then gently sliding down. Good. So this exercise is really good for your beginner tricks, climbs and sits. And for this one, you're going to do 10 both each arms on top and repeat it two times. And our next conditioning exercise we're going to do is our crunch step. So you're going to be on the side of the pole. You can start with your tippy toe as well. Have your inside arm wrap around the pole nice and close to your armpit, and outside arms just above. Now you're going to lift up one leg and then engage your shoulders down and try to lift the other one and swap. So if this is too hard, you can just put your one foot down, lift one leg, drop, and the other. Again. So the variation you can do have lift and swap your leg. And the hardest variation, if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring it up, lift, down, and up. This exercise is really good to prepare ourselves for our inward crucifix and straddle, really working on engage our muscles. And for this exercise, you want to do it 10 times each side for both sides and repeat it twice. So our next conditioning exercise, we're going to start from the floor. So your pole is going to be right next to you. And to start with, we have our knees, both knees bent. And now you're going to bring your inside arm to your wrist. And then have your top arm, all the fingers to one side, so our cup grip. And then lift up your hip to bring your top leg higher. Now, you're going to push to the floor and then try to lift up your bottom foot as well. So now we're into a full side plank position. Then, as the exercise, you're going to point your top foot and then start lifting the leg. And for this exercise, you can also drop the top leg and then lift up. This exercise works on a lot of different muscles, but it's really awesome to work on our obliques for tricks such as our brass monkeys or shotgun grip for our flag. And you're going to do this exercise 10 times for both sides and repeat it twice. And our next exercise, we're going to start on the floor again. We're going to have our pole right on top of our arm, so lie down and have the pole right on top of our head. So this exercise, you're going to engage your core, squeezing down and trying to close the gap that you have between the floor and your lower back. So you're going to Lift up both legs nice and straight, and then scissors down. If you want extra challenge, keep your legs hover over and repeat. So this exercise is really awesome to work on our core for our invert crunches and our invert tricks. So you're gonna do this exercise 15 times and twice. All right, so our final exercise we're gonna do today is our back knee hook spin with a crunch. So we'll start right to the side of the pole. We're gonna bring our inside leg squeezing into the pole, inside arm lower, outside arm higher. We're gonna engage and initiate our back spin. And from here, you can put your foot down, bring your top arm lower, and then do a crunch up and down. To make it harder, you can do the whole movement together without putting your leg down. So again, this exercise is really good to learn how to engage our shoulder properly to get ready for our invert tricks. And you're going to do this exercise 5 spins each side and repeat it 3 times. How good are these exercises? By adding these conditioning exercises into your weekly training routine, you're going to see some improvements in your pole tricks. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and we look forward to seeing you next week for more pole fun.